Good evening, student. Today is starting drawing toolbar. Okay, drawing toolbars, drawing tools. The drawing tools contains all the necessary function or drawing various geometric and freehand shapes and organize them on page. Okay, what is drawing toolbar? The drawing toolbar contains all necessary function for drawing various geometric and freehand shapes and organize them on page. Step 2, open drawing toolbar. On the menu bar, click OK menu bar, then click on view menus and go to toolbars and click drawing toolbar. Okay, so start uses of drawing toolbar. यूज कैसे करते हैं? ओके, ड्राइंग टूल बार. ओके, स्टार्ट.
We'll begin our look at the drawing tools in Impress with the line tool. When you use the drawing tools, it's often useful to turn on the grid to help with placement. To do that, go to the View menu, choose Grid, display the grid, and you get a non-printing grid of dots to just help you see where you are, helps you line items up on the slide. Now click Line Tool icon in the drawing toolbar to activate the line tool. Click where you want the line to begin, drag to the end point and release. There's your line. With the selection handles visible, these green squares, use the line and filling toolbar to modify the line formatting. Let's begin with the arrow style. You can put an arrow on one end or the other of the line, and they can be any of these styles. We'll put a square arrow on that end and a triangular arrow on that end, and you see if I click off the line that you have nice ends. Okay, now click back on the line and let's look at the line style options. Plenty of options. I'm just going to go ahead and choose a continuous line. Now we're going to choose line width, and I'm just going to click the up arrow. You see you get a thicker and thicker line. Of course, we can choose a color. I'm a big fan of purple, what can I say? The fill tools are not available. This is a shadow tool, small shadow, not too effective. I'll take it off. So that's the line tool, very simple. That begins to show you how all the drawing tools work. To use the rectangle and oval tools, just click either the rectangle or the oval or ellipse tool to activate. Drag to draw the shape, or hold down the shift key while you drag to draw a circle with the oval tool or a square with the rectangle tool. Then of course you can use the line and filling toolbar to change the fill and the line width and so forth, just like the others. To use the text tool and the font work gallery. The text tool is useful to create a new text box anywhere on the slide. Just click on the text tool, click and drag to create the text box and type the new text, which can then of course be formatted with the appropriate toolbar. Font work you probably know as word art, and you know how it is with word art. It can look funky, and yet sometimes you see people use it so cleverly customized that it's absolutely wonderful. So just click one, bring it into your document, and I would say modify it, but there it is for what it's worth. Connectors are jolly useful little devices that joins objects and also remains attached when the joined objects are moved or copied. So I've got a couple of objects here on the screen. I'll click the connector, and here's the possibilities. Let's just choose one with a line on one end. I'll point to this and click on one of the handles, and then release on another handle. And then if you move this object, the connector moves with it. Let me show you a curved connector. Again, hover and drag. Well, let's go to this one and see how it goes. See, that would be really hard to do freehand. They move with the object. So it makes it really nice to make a diagram and then use connectors so that if you end up moving things around, the connectors don't get lost. I just want to show you briefly now the curves, polygons, and freeform lines group of tools. We'll begin with the freeform line. This is just a tool to click and drag to draw whatever complex shape you might want. Artistry is not really my strong suit, but there it is. And of course you can naturally customize it just as you would any line. The other tools are a bit more exciting. There's a filled curve and a plane curve, a filled and a non-filled polygon, and a 45-degree filled and non-filled polygon. They work in similar ways. Let's do the filled curve. You click where you want to begin, drag to the next point, and then continue to click until you're done. And you can see you can create quite complex shapes, and then double click to finish. I'll take that out and I'll show you an empty curve. Again, click to begin, drag to the next point, and click and double click to finish. You can edit these tools with the points tool. This is the points tool. I'm going to click on this freeform line, click on the points tool, and you get these special selection handles that allow you to customize the line at that point. As I say, artistry isn't my thing, but let's put points on this, and then we can make this a somewhat different shape. Okay, if I draw a filled polygon, click, drag, click, click, double click to finish, choose the points tool, and change the shape with the points. Okay, and of course customizable as to line and fill, just like any other shape. In addition to the basic shapes on the rectangle and the ellipse tool, you also have the additional shapes here, the symbol shapes, block arrows, flowchart tools, and callouts. So these are fun shapes to use. Let's, for example, use the thought bubble. And there we have. And let's come here and get the heart shape. And let's choose a basic shape, a cube. Okay, so those are additional shapes. You can edit the way they appear using the yellow handle. So on this, I can lengthen the thought bubble. On this, I can change the way, well, I don't want to go that far. I can change the height, the depth to height. This one doesn't have a yellow handle, so we won't be able to edit that one. Sometimes when I want a cloud, I put this all the way up here and just turn off the line, and then looks just like a cloud icon. Works, doesn't it? Anyway, those are the additional tools, and don't forget the stars, because they do something fun. If you use this yellow handle, look how amazing the change can be. Lots of fun with these tools. You can create a lot of effects with these tools.